Hey there everybody, welcome back. This video is going to show an underrepresented data disk arrangement that is highly effective in Conquest 16 and beyond, and that's Zealous Ambition with Vitality and Perseverance. Now I also have Critical Formation in there and Power, but they're not essential. So here I'm going to showcase it with Ewoks because, well, if Ewoks can do this, then a lot of other squads can do it better. And so here's 160,000 damage as a starter with a double tap from Chirpa, making it a 310,000 damage to take out the leading of Sector 1 hard almost immediately. This is incredibly easy. Here we go, watch this. Here comes Logray for 136,000, and that was also a double tap. And then here we go, Elder 183 and 180, so 360,000 on a double tap basic. This was easier for me than was my CLS and even my Jedi Master Luke using the traditional Amplify Agony with the unstable Accelerator, Volatile Accelerator, whatever it is, and Caustic emissions. So if you don't get those prime data disks, consider this as a secondary one. The only real struggle in these sets is going to be in sectors 5 and 1, or sorry, 2, sector 5 and 2. This is sector 2 where you have to go 1-to-1, and the problem here is that actually I went in with a tank, Paploo, who's fantastic but barely hurts. I mean, he's hitting for anywhere from 600 damage up to 16,000. Just a roll the dice. Probably should have used T-Bow because he hits harder, or Scout. But it doesn't really matter because you're likely not going to be using Ewoks. I mean, Jedi under Bastilla or Galactic Republic. So here's how this works. Vitality is essential here in that it gives all your units 44% more health. So they're going to have more survivability. 2 of these would be ideal. And with those, you're going to apply Zealous Ambition, which is going to say that all your allied healers and support, think like Grandmaster Yoda, Bastilla, Shan, they're going to gain offense equal to 54% of their health. So you pump up their health, and then they just become insanely powerful. Now the Perseverance makes this truly insane, because whenever an ally attacks out of turn, they attack again. So if you have a way to get retribution, say Chief Chirpa or any number of other characters, then they're going to counterattack twice with insane amounts of offensive damage. So there we go. We finally, after 5 minutes, got rid of ice, and Paploo can take a rest. Now Wicket here is going to easily handle the next target. Again, you can use whoever you want. If you have like a full squad of Jedi, like I just lost their names, like Luminara and Barris, then this is just going to be incredibly easy. But you can see here, Wicket is just, I mean, watch this. Here we go. This is Logray, and I do play a bunch with his specials, but don't need it because there's 127,000 in one hit. There's 64,000. It wasn't a crit. All right, give it a little foresight. And just basic, 121,000, and a basic, and a basic, and it's done. All right, now the leader here in Sector 2 is the hardest one because he can stun, he can daze, and in a 1v1 situation, that's worrisome. Chirpa, fortunately, in my case, has a lot of life, sadly not much tenacity, but of course he gains speed up, and heals and retribution, which is how we just won with the retribution. So again, there's so many squads that this can be insanely useful in. Like Night Sisters, think of Asajj or Daka, either Mother Talzin, I think she's support. Alright, here we go. Sector 3 against Revan. Now, in this case, I think I put the Tenacity booster. Yeah, put the Tenacity booster on. And I did have to do this one a couple times because, you know, for Ewoks, if you lose Elder, it's very problematic. And Revan tends to open up by targeting Ewok Elder, and then you're in trouble. Alright, so anyway, they took down Paploo. I don't care. Because I'm going to revive him here in a second. But watch this. We're going to... Yeah, that's a Perseverance right there. Everyone attacks, out of turn, attacks again. And Jolee just went from almost max health and protection to essentially dead. And there we go. So we get the revive. And then we're going to call in Elder for the turn meter and the big hit. That's so crazy to say Elder for the big hit, but yes. Alright, so now my whole squad is almost back up to full health and protection, and they're doing their little thing. We've got Elder and Stealth, so I don't care. We get some Retribution on the table now. We're getting all of our assists from Wicket, which is unfortunate. So ideally, you don't even want attackers in this data disc combination. You just want all healers and supports, and maybe a tank if you can revive. I mean, think again, Jolee can revive, so put in Old Ben or maybe Kenobi. I think Kenobi's better because he calls the assists, which will trigger the perseverance for the double assists on everybody. So yeah, I think Bastilla, Shan, Kenobi, Jolee, Barris, and Luminara would just absolutely destroy with this data disc set. There we go. So that was Sector 3. Honestly, no problem. Again, if we can do this with Ewoks, we can do this with almost any squad. Alright, so here we go. Sector 4. This is the easiest. I don't know, maybe Sector 1 was easier, but this one is just remarkably easy. Again, 2 Zealous Ambition, Vitality, Perseverance, Crit Formation, and Power. The Power is there just because I didn't have anything better that would work well in this situation. I did not want to put any damage over time with debuffs out there because I just really wanted to maximize the example of how these data discs interact. So Power gives you a little bit of bonus, but really it's 33% offense is really insignificant compared to the Zealous Ambitions here. Alright, so down goes the first Jedi. Daze everyone. Wicket keeps calling in for the assist, which is unfortunate because he's the second weakest attacker now with this data disc set. It'd be much nicer to see Elder or Chirpa swinging. Here we go. 101,000. 51, meh. But look at all these double taps. Thank you, Retribution, Perseverance, whack, whack. So see, that was 210,000, 1 crit, 1 non-crit from Elder. A little bit of Foresight. See, again, the random call keeps calling Wicket. It's almost like the computer's favoring him, even though, I mean, under normal circumstances, that's what you want, but not here. There we go. Okay, now the last one is Sector 5. Of course, we've got Darth Malgus. This is kind of the real show, and I did try this twice. You can see I have 78% vitality. We're still going to win with 78% vitality. We're going to get 3 stars, but I was unable to do it with a full squad of Ewoks. I could not get the speed advantage. So we're going to take out Paploo, who's worthless anyway in this lineup, and we're going to put in Watt, and we're going to use the consumable, the initial frenzy tech. So here's why. Watt is going to pass over the Blast Tech weapon mod to give bonus turn meter opportunities to Elder. That's just because he can revive and want him taking turns if we get into trouble. That triggers frenzy, so everybody on my squad now has 100% turn meter. We're going to go next. So here, I'm going to daze Malgus, I'm going to do some AoEs, passing on more turn meter, which didn't matter because we got Frenzy still, and Elder thankfully swings in twice, and here we go, watch this, Perseverance, everybody and everybody. So Malgus is now starting to take health damage, protection's gone, double tap from Chirpa, which is good. We're going to put the other turn meter boost tech on Logray, and we're going to get Retribution on the squad. And now the Sith are finally about to start taking turns, but before they do, we are going to kill Darth Malgus, and Logray gets the shot. So now, Sector 5, we've just dropped the new shiny character by Ewoks without him even getting a turn. Likewise, Bastilla's down, and at this point I thought, well, this is pretty much over, and things do get a little scary nonetheless, because Darth Revan is just wicked. But that's okay. This is why the Vitality data disc is really, really important. I would so much rather have a second Vitality than the Power data disc. Alright, so we got rid of Assassin. Next we're going to go for Marauder. If you're asking about why not to go for Revan, because you cannot call assists, or I think even attack out a turn against... No, you can attack out a turn, but you can't call assists. So I just save him for last so that I can get all the assists, Perseverant, data disc trigger, the second attacks. But here you go, watch that. 286,000 damage from Chirpa on a basic. Incredible. Anyway, if you don't get the Prime data set, consider this one. It's a lot better than it looks. All right, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.